it. The people that telling you don't drink and drive, or don't drink or be anywhere near a car, don't drink and cross the road. She is telling us it's okay. It should be okay. So a little bit again, she want to put this into legislation. The way we drive in this country, ludicrous. People that get licked down on zebra crossing. When I on a zebra crossing in Canada, I know for sure nothing is happening to me. When I'm on a zebra crossing in Manhattan, I know nothing is happening to me. Of the few zebra crossings I have observed in Trinidad, I know it's the brace for my bum see. Because that is a come lick me down stripe. Drivers are speed up and be vexed when you in the middle of the road on a zebra crossing. Far less for highway. You are mad. I'm trying to pee on my back and tell me rain falling. She is talking about political victimization. You hear me? Political victimization of the Indo-Trinidadian under this government. Vashty, let me help you out. All are we fucked. All black, Indian, white, Chinese. Well, not so much the Chinese, because they're billing everything. However, were you telling me for daring to support an Indo-based political party run or led by Baz? Baz Diopande not supposed to be allowed within a 2-mile radius of the Trinidad and Tobago National Treasury. Every time he passes the treasury, he's supposed to have a beeper to go beep, to let we know he is passing. You hear what I telling you? These people are before courts for all kind of bubble, and not them alone. I am sure enough other bubble that's going on come out, because the PNM has a legendary track record for thieving as well. But don't tell me that people don't want to support the UNC because they are Indians. No, we don't want to support the UNC because we're afraid they thief out tongue and country again. You do well. Last night when I sit down, I refuse to go and lie down because I read this thing over and over and over and get vexed. Vash, you're mad. Either that, or you could give me a phone call. My number is listed, and tell me, Pricey, hey, I was going through a little PMS. You understand, as a woman, I could sympathize. But don't tell me that you really and truly watch linemen on the overpass and decide to say that it's racist. I was up on that highway the day it opened. I was up on that the Friday. I was up on the highway the Sunday. And that category that I spoke of were only Indians. Sad but true. And hysterical, funny. And I didn't go alone. I went up there with 2 other partners and my man. A woman hang her baby over the railing and is telling Devanan, take the picture fast now. I want it with Nestle in the background. What nonsense you're telling me? It have plenty things I didn't talk about. And the only reason that I chose Radhika as the background music for the song is because Radhika was playing at the time. What you did not mention is that I also said that Radhika could have been road march for carnival, which supposedly supposed to be African culture, but everybody does jump up, Indian, Chinese, white. If it's one thing unite us, it's mass. You hear me? And Radhika play like hell. That is my song. You could tell me about Radhika. I thought music was music and it unites us all. I could have sing the words for Lyman on the Overpass to any other song. Any other. And that good. Don't underestimate my talent. You want to hear it? Give me a tune, throw out a tune. You want to hear it blazing the trail? Or you want to hear it through via ants? Because I could start up from the top of the overpass. They're drinking in the sun. All of them burn up, drinking in the sun. I could have started with that. I could have go ass on the road like ass. on top the overpass ass. Or I could have started up in Ave Maria operatic style. Bypass open, the place looking nice. Things are happening. If you see the sights, they're going to get let down if they continue drinking rum on the highway, on the highway. Chelsea, stop it. So what song you wanted me to sing it to, I nearly say Radhika, Vashty? What song? You send the song and I go sing it to it. Because are that good. Don't underestimate the talent. She have to be mad. Let me go again. The disdain and contempt. Which disdain and contempt? I greet people with love. If you were offended, Vashty, take a look at you. Everybody wants to talk about Indian culture and African culture. And what is amazing and remarkable is the fact that situations like this so predictable. Every time in the Indian arrival day coming up, people start to talk about Indian people. Certain Indian people start to talk about victimization and all that they just pass through. Africans catching their ass same way. Same way. And every time we start to dwell on all our differences, we never watch our similarities. You could tell me, at the end of the day, I am not African or Indian. I'm a Trinidadian. Don't talk about culture and the fact that you have been allowed, or what it is, let me see, for having the audacity to retain an attachment to Indian culture. Nobody vex that you have an attachment to Indian culture. A matter of fact, I'm glad. I love the fact that your attachment to Indian culture provides me with doubles, roti, palori, and my grandparents. You hear me? Black people weren't so lucky because we come here through slavery. My ancestors had the Middle Passage to face, and because of the Middle Passage, they broke up all families to keep them apart and keep them under the slave master. Because once you are a family, you are a unit and able to fight. So African culture was taken from my ancestors. We now scrambling to find it back so that you have yours power. But at the end of the day, I'm not really interested in African or Indian culture. I'm interested in Trini culture. I'm interested in we. I'm interested in me, my family, the global family that is us. So you sit down there behind a little nitty-gritty byline on the newsday because I've never seen you anywhere else. And that's where you shall remain, in the shackles of your mind, sister. That's what have you in bondage. Everybody that want to be free, does break away and get out. You want to stay there and complain about racism? I am a black woman that living in this country all my life. Yes, I travel, but I come home. And of all places, everybody that know this story of Irish man, where's the man? He's Irish or German or whatever, from a foreign company in the middle of a Christmas party. I am the host. Call me a fucking nigger. I take him to court. And he puts on lawyer papers that he never said fucking nigger. What he said was hello Julia, which is an Irish term for take it easy sister. And for the sake of my child and my family, I, Rachel Price, swallow that. You want to talk racism? Please. I'm vexed. And I'm not vexed with you, you know. I'm vexed with myself for even bothering to take you on. But somehow or the other, sometimes you need the voice of reasoning. And I have no problem being that for you. I have anything else to say about this? Come, Chelsea.